Well, as we have been sharing information with you all month long about sexual assault awareness, one theme we've talked about with Melissa and many of her guests has been support and how important that is for victims to feel supported. One woman is making sure survivors don't feel alone with a special event coming up this weekend. Gail Hunter is here to tell us more about what she has planned for the event called It Is Time to Shine. Gail, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So you decided to take some action. You got an event coming up this weekend called It's a Time to Shine. Tell us first about the event.
Well, it's going to have some activities, exhibitors, self-defense, that kind of thing, and a candlelight vigil. And in hopes that we can give some comfort to survivors and support to their support systems and let them know about some resources in our community.
Yeah, this is coming up at First Presbyterian Church here in town over on Southwest Harrison. We're going to give you the details on the particulars coming up, but you are doing this because you yourself are a survivor, and you talked to me before the show about wanting to really help point people toward resources they can help to normalize the conversation and even further, and just make sure people have what they need.
Right. Yeah, I think that it's a difficult, awkward conversation to have with anyone, so whether you're a survivor or a support person. But I think normalizing the conversation will bring some light to it, that we can move forward in society's perception and how we deal with victims.
Sure. At this event this weekend, you're going to obviously have some self-care stations, support resources there, and also some live music, and you're going to have self-defense info too. And again, it's all part of just making sure that we get the information out there to folks and they know that there's help available. And you also said something to me before the show too about making sure we put shame where it belongs. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's a thing that I think a lot of survivors carry, and really it's not ours to own. It really lays with the sex offender and not the survivors. And I don't think that we should ever be ashamed to talk about this traumatic event.
And you and I were talking too just about how in society today, obviously, so many things are much more part of the dialogue in public in all realms of our lives. But this is even more so talked about now and certainly dealt with in different ways than it was just even 20 years ago.
Absolutely, and that's good, and that's what we need to do, is move it forward, because if we can't talk about it, we can't fix things that need to be bettered.
Tell me about the event a little bit more this weekend. I know you've got a couple of different community partners who are helping you with this, and I know you're excited because you're hoping to get some people to come out and take part in this.
Oh, for sure. We're going to have Prairie Land Visiting Pets, 6 teams of them, and Florence Crittenton and Heat Up Topeka, and Keystone EMDR specialists will be there. There's a lot of good people involved.
And what's amazing too is you personally have never done anything like this before.
No.
You decided to take this on and tackle it, and you've done all the organization. You've got this event coming up this weekend. You must feel a little sense of accomplishment in pulling this off and putting this together.
I do, but it needs to be known that a whole team of people surrounded me and have been supporting me and this mission, and it couldn't have happened this way without it.
Yeah, well, let's give our viewers the information here, folks. It's called It's Time to Shine. Here's the event information: an evening of healing and illumination, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. this Saturday. It's this weekend, April 29th, First Presbyterian Church over at 817 Southwest Harrison. Again, they're going to have a candlelight vigil, music and meditation there, support resources, as Gail mentioned, and a lot of other activities too. It sounds like some things for the kids are going to be there maybe too, so you're going to bring your kids. So it's a good time to come out, get some information, and also just show that you support folks in our community.
That's right. We don't have to suffer alone in silence.
Okay. Well, Gail, I appreciate your time and good luck, and thank you for stepping forward to organize this great event this weekend.
Thank you very much.